Okay, so in this video I simply just wanted to talk about why is it that some people among us lack the motivation to get in shape, to work out, to eat clean. So this is a very common thing. In fact, I believe motivation is temporary and what you should rely on more is discipline. So I'm gonna skip the BS. The real reason you can't get in shape is because you don't want it as bad as the things that are keeping you from getting out of shape. So these may include things like partying, drinking, smoking, procrastinating, binge eating, eating junk food. You want these things simply more than you want to get in shape. You might not think that because you truly do want to get in shape, but subconsciously, the fact that you keep relapsing and going into your old negative habits over and over again just means that you don't care as much. Okay, so another good tip I got for you guys is you must honestly and truthfully ask yourself, do you truly want to get in shape? And if the answer is yes, then you have to be willing to do basically whatever it takes. So these may include things like sacrificing certain things that you enjoy, like partying, weekend cheat days, weekend junk food. Sometimes get together with friends comes, a lot of food and a lot of alcohol is involved. But this goes with like any other walk in life, not only fitness and health. If you're willing to sacrifice certain things to put in time to reach your goals, that isn't only diet and fitness. But going back to the subject of diet and fitness, it depends how much in shape and how healthy you truly want to be. That's when you will be able to make the adjustments of how great the sacrifice will be. So I know that sounds confusing, but basically it depends how extreme you want to put the circumstances will determine the amount of sacrifice that you will be putting into your life. So let me give you an example. So say I want to reach 7% body fat. That is quite an extreme goal, and that's not a very sustainable goal either. So I would have to sacrifice a lot of things. Like I probably wouldn't be eating that much. I wouldn't be going out with friends. I wouldn't be partying. Okay, I'd be doing a lot of my cardio. I would be doing a lot of calorie counting. It requires a lot of sacrifice. So you gotta ask yourself truthfully. God, there's so many cars right now. You gotta ask yourself truthfully if you truly want to get in the best shape possible, and if you're willing to put in the work and the sacrifices that it takes to get there. Because it's not an easy road. Of course, like I said, it depends how good in shape and how lean you truly want to get. That will determine a certain amount of sacrifice that you have to put in. I know that was very long. Here comes the next tip. So hopefully this next tip helps you guys a lot. So basically what helps me stick to my goals and stay motivated throughout my fitness and diet journey is basically visualizing myself, basically seeing myself to the best of my abilities, like seeing myself at my best in the future. So here's an example. So say I want to build the best physique as I possibly can. I would basically just visualize how good I will look and how worth it will be. Just put into work, put in the effort and the hours and the dedication to reaching that goal. And also visualizing the work as well, because a lot of people don't talk about that, how much work you actually have to put into it. People just view the end point, but they don't actually visualize the little ladders that it takes to reach that point. So I would recommend you visualize yourself succeeding with the work as well as succeeding in your end goal, if that makes sense. So the final tip, or more so solution I have for you guys, is to identify your goals, plan it, execute them, and most importantly, stay disciplined and consistent. So here's an example of a goal. So I would identify, like I said in the previous tip, getting the best physique. So that's my goal identified. I would plan the work ahead by planning the type of workouts I'd be doing, the diets, the time I would dedicate to social events and all that, just managing all that. That all comes with the planning part. Then executing it means actually taking action and not procrastinating on this topic. And finally, the most important part is to stay disciplined and stay consistent, because you will not get any results unless you're consistent. You can't just do something for one day and expect it to happen overnight. You have to dedicate your time and your efforts every single day to reaching this goal. And even the little things you can do every day, just a few minutes every day, can add up in the end. So as long as you're doing a little bit, just a little bit every single day, you will reach your goals eventually. So that's basically what I have for you guys. So remember, motivation isn't as valuable as discipline, because discipline in the end is what's going to stick with you even on the days that you're not motivated, because that's what you're going to be relying on to get the work to reach your goals. All right, guys, that's all I have for you. Hit that subscribe button, give me a like, and let me know in the comments what you guys think and any ideas for future videos. All right, thanks.